This is an overview for reading counts. We're going to cover how to take a quiz and find some shortcuts to making it a little easier to find quizzes if you're having trouble with that. We're also going to look at some other things on this main menu. So first, with checking your progress, you can see which books you've already taken quizzes on, and you can see your Lexile at the very top there in that little box, and it'll show you your total points and how you did. The next one is your reading interest. You can always go back and adjust these. And the reading list is based on your reading interest and your Lexile. So you can see it generates a list of books that you might be interested in. So we'll go ahead and take a quiz, and we're going to search for Diary of a Wimpy Kid by title. We can search by title or author. And you can see we don't have a lot of results from that because there's only 3 books that actually have those words in the title. And something to think about is if you misspell a word, like if I spelled dairy, I'm not going to get any results. So another thing is we can search by author. So we know the author is Jeff Kinney. I can search just by the last name, but I'll get other authors with the name Kinney. So I could also search Jeff Kinney. And then we'll just find books just by Jeff Kinney, and that'll give us a whole list. Another kind of search that we can try is we can look for a Percy Jackson book. We'll go by title because we can see that there's only a couple of books that actually have the words Percy Jackson in them. But if you notice, the author's name is Rick Riordan. And again, we have to spell it correctly, so if I spell it with an E, that's not going to give me any results. So let's fix the spelling, and we'll get all the Rick Riordan books if we search by author. Also, you have to remember that less is more in the title. We don't want to put every single thing, so instead of Junie B. Jones, I could just put Junie Jones, and I can search, and I'll get lots of hits there because that's in the title of a lot of the books. I could search by author too, Barbara Park, and I would get all the books because this might not be the entire list. But we're going to go ahead and move on. So let's see. We could also do Boxcar Children. Spell that correctly. And we see there's only 3 books that have that in the title, the word Boxcar and Children. So I can see it's by Gertrude Chandler Warner, probably most of the books. So I'm going to go by author, and I'll just type in Gertrude Chandler. I don't even need the last name, and I think I'll get quite a bit. So let's find Gertrude Chandler, and we can see there's a lot of books by Gertrude Chandler Warner, even though I don't need to put in the Warner. Alright, one last little test here. We're going to look for Geronimo Stilton books because that's a very popular title. So I can see there's only one Geronimo Stilton book that has that in the title, but the author's name is also Geronimo Stilton. So we'll search by author, and you can see we have quite a few books by Geronimo Stilton. Now there is one in particular I want to focus on, something called The Ship of Secrets. And you can see, I can find it right there, The Ship of Secrets. That is one of the books that we have a quiz for, but let's try by title now again. And let's just type Ship Secrets, just 2 simple words, and it will find the book. So those are just some little tips that you can employ.